Attention, attention staff. Board meeting will begin momentarily. Look busy and stay quiet. Human resources is on the warpath. The wood chippers and man cannons are prepped and ready to go. The compound will be secured until the conclusion of the meeting. Good luck out there, NPCs. May God have mercy on your pitiful souls. If any of us still have souls. I present to you the board members.
I am the founder of this organization, Non-Player Character Incorporated, NPC Inc. for the stupid. It's my passion project, churning out mindless human analogs to occupy key positions in government, business, and entertainment. Why? To facilitate my vision of the new world order. I am known simply as the Director. Joining me are my executives. Tom, my CTO, CIO, COO, Systems Architect, Head of R&D, and Chris, my CFO, President of Human Resources, and CCO. What you are about to hear are highly classified internal board meetings. Welcome to the boardroom. Have a seat. Don't touch anything, especially not that beige button. Gentlemen, the gender-changing frogs were incredibly successful. Mr. Jones is purple with conspiracy. Whose idea was it? I quite enjoy when you take initiative, and it works. Not really.
That wasn't us.
Some of the NPCs have been creative outside their limits.
Hilarious. On to business. What do you have for me?
Tom and I have been working on this one together.
Gamers produce a protein when they play games that they like. We think we can use it as a new fuel source for the AI chips. Batteries and crystals aren't working with the last build.
Protein. This isn't the protein they extract from themselves privately.
Gross.
So we can use employees as fuel? Why haven't we done this already?
We don't know what we don't know.
Yeah, we really should invest in clairvoyant personnel. This sort of thing wouldn't happen then.
They have those? Get on it, HR. Use our contacts at Area 52 if you have to. Tom, would you like to do the lead-in?
So, this is where in the universe of gaming and emotions intertwine in our rating system of games. So we're trying to figure out feelings and how they make it fun, how they make it bad, and how others might impact our feelings towards certain games we like and don't like. All about the fifis.
Whatever the hell he just said. What makes it fun exactly?
For me, immersion is a good fun factor. If I can get into whatever universe, our previous podcast, Helldivers, was pretty good on the immersion scale because I feel like I'm in the world, right? Like I feel like the Termids are, attacking me, and I feel like I'm about to die or lose my life or whatever.
So see, specifically with Helldivers, I have no idea what the hell's going on. I'm having fun, and I know I get mission objectives, but I'm not immersed. I'm blowing up bugs and robots.
Same. It's chaotic.
Yeah, I think that was the same for me for Destiny 2. Like, I wasn't immersed in Destiny 2, but it was fun for me because I was just, killing shit.
See, the opposite. I knew all about what the fuck was going on with that game. Got fucking taken psionic dead dragons and shit. How can I not be invested?
Yeah. So immersion's definitely a factor for me, but there's also games where like I autopilot, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more of just I can turn my brain off and autopilot. And that makes it fun because I'm not thinking, I'm not worrying, I'm not stressing.
What kind of game can you do that with?
A lot of the simulators and clicker games, that's why I like them, is because I just have whatever task to do and I can do that task. I can accomplish it.
So I was trying Power Wash Simulator again the other day. I was on the second level, which was like a whole backyard. I was so stressed out the entire time doing this.
Why?
Because it was so dirty and there was so much to clean.
There is a huge leap in, I feel leap in square footage to clean from the van, is it?
Yeah.
To the backyard.
I felt good when I finished it, but
Oh,
Eric,
so
so bad.
satisfying to hear those dings, though.
Oh, I love it when it does a little thing. That does help. And then the water sounds nice, but I was literally like, I was bugging.
See, I just look at it as like, hey, I can actually clean all this. And a lot of my, I guess, real life problems are very vague and very amorphous. And I don't know when I'm done. Like there's not a clear objective to be done. And so, yeah, it feels like I'm just like continuing on project after project after project of not done projects.
The worst part about that is it doesn't even make you finish. I could stop whenever I want.
Yeah,
it still stressed me. I'm like, I have to. I'm missing 0.2% of the fucking fence. Where?
How the fuck are you going to find 0.2%?
It gives you hints. It doesn't just say fence. This is like
you
fence.
can use like your spidey sense, and it'll show you.
Yeah, that doesn't help when it's one spot on the fence. All right.
Or it's not an easily observable area.
Yeah, it's on like the top of the fence in the back. It's like, you bastard.
Although once you could see it, was it visible with the spidey sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I found it. I wouldn't have found it by myself. Never would have happened. I would have been at 99% until I died if that wasn't for that.
Yeah, there are times where it's been such little difference that I've had to literally just rewash what I viewed as already clean.
And here's the thing. I've used a real power washer. I've done this in real life. Not nearly as stressful.
Well, did you have the same time constraints in real life?
There's no time constraints in the game.
Nope.
I had real time constraints in real life.
Yeah.
Oh.
My dad would have been pissed if it wasn't done.
In like, what, 2 hours or whatever?
It took longer than that.
Yeah. But
power
like,
washing is not quick.
You also can't just go over everything with the same setting in real life.
This
So-
is true.
Kudos to let me do that. The first time it was like, clean the window. I'm like, I'm going to break this car.
Peeling concrete, move right to window.
It's still fun, but I was bugging.
what makes things fun for you, Mark?
I tried to break this down to a couple key factors. There has to be a good loop. It has to be fun and engaging to start with. I needed some kind of loot at the end of it. There has to be a challenge, but it can't be just slam your head against the wall kind of difficult. It has to be, I don't know, what's my normal? Here's the formula, but here's how I'm going to do it. And then I can get away with it. It can't just be like, I don't know, to blame Elden Ring on this is not really, or any of the Souls games is not really fair, because a lot, they do it well, but other games do not. It can't be like, oh, frame perfect, pray to RNGesus that you got the iframe. Kind of difficult.
Yeah, they're not really that bad.
Oh, no, it really makes a game fun for me. Some part of progression, like some obvious progression.
Mm-hmm.
But like from either upgrading your guy or upgrading something, or incremental power levels, leveling up. Progression just makes it like feels like I'm spending the time valuably.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to agree with Mark. Gameplay loop, it's just got to be engaging. Also, whatever ticks off boxes with my ADD.
Right.
So mounts in Warcraft.
You know, a good story help. Like,
yeah, a good story always helps.
Yeah, you could fill in some gaps. Like, that wasn't fun, but it was fun to watch.
That's true too.
And very inventive. I don't know. I got character details like that guy isn't so much of a mystery anymore.
I love fucking, was it Suda 51 games?
Mm-hmm.
Their gameplay is usually trash to okay. That's all about the story in those cases. So yeah, that can make a good game.
And then the only other thing that I had on that was respecting like my investment as a consumer. I paid for the game. Don't waste my time.
Investment or
nope, just
money
monetary.
investment?
Well, monetary and time. Like, I'm gonna play your game. You know, show me that you've respected our exchange.
So you want a finished game that's not grindy as fuck and filled with microtransactions.
Yeah, I know it's.
So you don't want to play Dragon's Dogma 2.
It's not going to happen. And that's a fucking shame.
No, those games still come out. It's just a lot of them are failing right now. So that's kind of good. Maybe we'll see some change.
To be fair, I'll play Dragon's Dogma 2 when it goes on sale. I'm not giving them $70.
I don't give most games full price anymore.
Yeah.
Not fucking regular games anyway. I'll buy some indie shit.
Come to think of it, Diablo, I think was the last time I spent $70 on a game. After that, it was Remnant and Helldivers, which are both $40.
I gotta get Remnant too still. Yeah,
Yes.
you got me Helldivers, so I didn't buy that. I don't even know what the last game I paid full price for was. Mortal Kombat, maybe?
Tekken?
See, technically, you guys also bought that. I got it with the gift cards you gave me. So I guess I chose to use it for that, but it wasn't my money. Same thing with Like a Dragon. That was also you guys. And then Erica got me Remake Final Fantasy, or Rebirth, sorry.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah.
It's overly reductionist to say that it's not that difficult to make a fun game, but it's easy to lose the plot. And it's not easy per se, but the perspectives are lost now, I think, on most of the big companies.
Now it's just about trying to make as much money as possible, which I guess it always was, but now they're cutting. Well, no, they're just cutting back on everything for easy money, like microtransaction season passes, fucking live service type shit.
Right. Season passes, man.
That's why Suicide Squad is already like $20, I think.
Game is failing for multiple reasons. Their stupid night of the season of the whatever of the Joker.
Oh, yeah. Apparently that's really bad, too.
So you have to grind to get him. It's not complete it, play as him. It's not play as him, complete the thing because it's his story. No, it's grind. It
was already grind, too. So that's pretty bad.
Yeah. But oh well. Things need to die in order for the good things to rise to the surface.
Yeah, but what sucks is like that could have been a really fun premise game or whatever, and you're not going to get that again for a while. Like with that IP, you can get the same type of game, obviously.
Yeah, that could have been great.
What's something we didn't mention? Multiplayer. A lot of games are just funner with friends.
That is true. Helldivers.
That was part of my answer to one of the later ones.
But I have the opposite sometimes too. Some games are more fun when I don't play with people.
That's true. A lot of my simulators I don't think would be fun with people because they wouldn't do things the exact way I would do them.
Oh yeah, that would probably drive me insane.
All right, now let's flip it.
What makes games bad? Bad.
When the game loop is too long versus progression.
Explain that more. Like, what do you mean?
Like you have to do the game loop so many times to get very little progression.
So grindy shit.
Grindy.
Yeah. So again, can we just say like, Suicide Squad?
So, like bullet sponges.
Yeah.
I don't feel like are great story mechanics.
They also don't do anything to enhance difficulty. If you're just going to make it take more shots, that's not hard.
Yeah, you're just basically making me take more time to do this.
Well, there's a limit to that. Sometimes it does make it slightly harder. I guess you can't make it like I shouldn't be there for like 12 minutes shooting the same thing. But if it takes like another 4 shots and I got to dodge some shit, it's a little bit harder.
Yeah. There's some it shouldn't be a multiple factor.
Let me illustrate using Helldivers. So the way that the bugs ramp up in difficulty is not necessarily in their sponginess, but they'll have armor plating on the front or ricochet. The sides. Yeah. Or there'll be a specific tactic that you have to do.
Or they'll increase their numbers. They'll bring out more of the different ones. I agree that's better, but like 1 or 2 bullet sponges is okay is what I was trying to get at. That's all I was trying to say.
If you had an enemy that their job is to soak up damage and that's what they do, fine. That feels purpose built. If you just took all the enemies, even the lowest level imp or grunt or simp or whatever the hell else, and you just increase their health by 200%, I'm not having fun with that.
I do hate that when that's like the next difficulty level, though. Like when you're playing from like hard to super hard or whatever the hell they want to call it. And they're like, all right, the difference is we gave them twice as much health and they didn't change anything else about their AI. That is kind of fucking pointless.
It's really nice in games where all of a sudden like a mechanical shift. Oh, I fought him before and he does the X, Y, and Z. But then he adds in like a dodge counter. Fucks you up.
That's why a lot of the Dark Souls games are cool when you do New Game Plus. Besides the fact that you're already starting the next playthrough as more overpowered than you should be, so it evens out a bit there. But they'll add in different enemies, or like this guy does this now, or there's new phantoms or some bullshit.
When a game doesn't respect your time.
Yep. And that one is, I'm going to say, fairly deep because it touches on a bunch of different things. There's a lot of different ways you can not respect people's time.
But like they're taking their like attention is a premium now.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you're not going to respect that someone's using their attention on your game, then you'll quickly find them not playing your game.
That's why all these companies are using fucking FOMO now. Everything is limited events. That's how we retain your attention now.
Sure. I mean, that kind of thing works in, say, Fortnite or Call of Duty where there's seasons. People should be smarter and, not buy into it in other things.
They should, but it fucking works.
Of course it does.
But that's why like fast travel points are a thing and things like that. Because
every game that's open world should have fast travel. You don't have to explain it. Just let it be.
See, and so many people like, oh, I don't want it. It breaks the immersion. Or
so don't fucking use it.
Don't.
but
I'm sorry. I don't have 4 hours to trek across the desert. I have kids. I got a fucking job. Also, I don't want to be walking.
Yeah, but I understand doing it the first time or whatever.
Oh, you should have to get to the point. You shouldn't just have it automatically. But I'm saying if I walked from here to there and I want to go back there, I should be able to teleport or whatever the hell we're going to call it.
Well, there was one game that didn't respect my time. Oh, it was Building Simulator or Builder Simulator. And it was just like, yeah, I can build this, it's kind of cool the different ways you can build a building or whatever. But you have to go through so many to get any progression and tools that it's just not worth it. Like I went through like 3 buildings, which is like probably around 6 hours or so, about 2 hours per building.
Jesus.
And I was still on the beginner set of like builder items.
That shit, the fast travel thing, if you're going to make me explore your world, there has to be a reason for me to do so. Like every time I go out into that world, there better be something for me to do, a reason for me to be there. Like I need these herbs. I need to get this thing. I need to go out and forage for shit at the very least.
If it's really worth it, I would do it.
Correct. You wouldn't have to incentivize me any other way.
Elder Scrolls, like, yeah, there's fast travel in that. And I definitely used it when I was trying to do something specific, but you still mostly walk around just like, ooh, cave, ooh, pond, ooh, giant, fuck, windmill.
How am I going to foosfro die every crab I see?
Goddamn mud crabs. You ever see
or every civilian we walk by off the mountain?
The mod where they turn all the mud crabs and give them Zoidberg noises?
Yes. I may still have that downloaded. Well, I already started on microtransactions. I have a vendetta right now against them. And I'm not typically opposed to them. Like you try and make money however you can. Just don't be insulting. My initial investment can't be immediately ignored for, hey, look at this shiny shit we could sell you.
It shouldn't be pay to win shit. And it shouldn't be, I know we're shitting on Dragon's Dogma a lot, but they have, what was this shit? We looked it up last time.
The tent. It was better than the first one that you can get. Not as good as the best one you can get. Tent.
Didn't it also have like teleports? Like that's how you bought your teleports or something? It was some bullshit.
So. It's something like that. There is a genuine benefit to buying it.
You can't sell game mechanics. Let's just leave it at that.
There you go. Incompleteness. That one I can't stand. Like it's at the point now where it's unacceptable.
Oh, you mean like the game's not finished? Because that's standard fucking practice now.
Right. Like, just finish the game. Delay it. Dragon's Dogma took 12 years, but at least it's complete. I mean, it functions like shit on PC. But allegedly they fixed or are fixing it.
Yeah, everything is fixing it. But that's the problem, too, is they also shipped it with a bunch of bugs. Like, knowing that the bugs are there. I'm okay if, like, shit pops up, especially in something that big. It's going to happen. But you got, not that it was their choice, but corporate was like, yeah, that's good enough. You guys can fix it in post.
Right. But you're also losing that excuse because, first of all, like indie titles, small companies, I get that they can be more nimble and they can produce quicker and do work quicker. You can't blame their speed on just that and the success of the game just on that. Especially in the case of Helldivers, because first day, problems. 3 days later, those problems weren't there anymore. How could they remedy their problems and explode to millions upon millions of copies sold, just like a normal AAA game, when they're a small studio and you can't work it out and you're, say, I don't know, Activision. Anything under the Activision umbrella boggles my mind.
I'm trying to see if they ever updated it, but I know at least a few months after Kirby and the Forgotten Land came out, it was still running on its original version, which is amazing at this day and age. I'm not sure if they ever actually updated it or not.
Astounding.
And I can't find shit about it, so they might not have.
Oh, well. My other pet peeve, I'm playing games not necessarily for escapism, but just to be in my own little world, share, moments with friends. Stop injecting real world bullshit into them. Just cut it out.
No, I hate
Go ahead, Tom.
random chase scenes.
Well, hold on. What type of game? Because sometimes the random chase scenes work.
Random chase scenes like that I was playing during a relaxing game, like in Stray.
You can't relax now. You got to hit buttons.
It's
Run away.
a cat.
Everybody hates QuickTime events.
Well, I don't hate QuickTime events. I just think there's a place for them, and it's not in a relaxing game.
I mean, you're playing a game about a cat. How you're not going to get chased or chase
stray
something?
cat.
I mean, they could make it a relaxing chase, though. They didn't have to make it like, I'm going to die everywhere.
You better run for your life eventually.
They could make it, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Mark.
I may or may but I'm still going to make fun of you.
How does our emotions, the current emotions we're feeling, affect our perception of a game? Let's start with you this time.
Okay. If it already seems like you're trying to take advantage or a cash grab or just one too many bad practices add up, I'm going into it with a negative opinion. From there, if we're talking beyond purchase, it's a game that you already own, that you're playing. If I'm not on baseline, I'm not going to play. I don't need the cortisol. I don't want to be stressed out. I need to first relax, hit baseline, and then I could go at it. I don't know when that changed because I used to use them to work out frustrations. X, Y, and Z is going on. I'm going to play this game so I can beat the shit out of thousands of anonymous soldiers. Can't do it anymore.
What about you, Chris?
I guess hype affects it sometimes, That usually makes it not worth it because usually everything's overhyped. I've also used it to decompress. I don't really know what to say about this.
It's a hard one, right?
I guess I know if I get frustrated, depending on the game, I either get worse or better. It goes both ways. Fighting games, I get better. Rocket League, I get worse.
That's interesting.
I get locked in on fighting games. I'll start doing shit I didn't even know I could do.
What about you, Tom?
My opinion of the game usually changes with my emotions going in. So often when I'm like in bad mood and not playing like the Solve It game, which is usually for me like a relaxing clicker, something like that, if I'm playing anything else, I usually have a horrible experience with that gaming session. And vice versa, if I'm in a really good mood, if I play pretty much any game but like an intense game, I guess, then I will have a really good opinion of the game for that session.
How often does the game change your emotional state?
Basically, I have to like go pretty much the opposite of what I'm feeling to regulate myself.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I'm feeling happy, I do like more intense games. And when I'm feeling kind of downtrodden, I do more relaxed like simulators and stuff like that. And usually I am using it more as a regulation when I do that. But if I'm doing like the games that we either play for fun or together, it's usually like I have a very I think I was playing Helldivers with Chris the other day. I was just having a bad day because I was having a bad month. And and I was having, that was the day that I got the fire stuff on me.
Sure.
And it was just like I hated
Firestorm.
I hated it. And afterwards, I could laugh about it, but I hated playing that game.
Yeah, you weren't having a good time.
Yeah.
I can very
And
clearly
Chris was
tell.
there for it.
Hilarious.
About 80% of the time, I can use video games to put me in a better mood.
Really? That's hot.
The other, yeah, they help a lot. I think it's because it gives me structure, so it helps focus ADD. Which is then with that going on, I can also work out whatever I'm doing. If it's not that, so the other 20% of the time, that I don't want to play games, so I wouldn't be playing. Like I'll just be like, nope, I just not today. And then I got to be a real adult and work through whatever my issues are.
Yeah, I hate that.
The not fun part.
We're all just kids in adult bodies.
I think I learned that or was slapped in the face with that in high school when I saw adults acting like children to me spitefully. It's like, you are acting like we do. I'm 15. You're 40.
Yeah. Bringing us back to what we're doing. Does groupthink matter?
To me, no. To other people, yes. Specifically, I have a friend that his opinion can be swayed by the masses. Occasionally, he'll have his own thoughts on things, but whatever's hot in the public eye is what he's into. I couldn't care less. I do like it when things I don't like fail publicly. Because fuck you. I guess the opposite too. If something I really like ends up being popular, I kind of like that too because it'll get more attention and hopefully love in the future. But yeah, I don't care.
I think it matters.
It does matter. I think groupthink is the major selling technique that companies are trying to force. Putting things out exclusively to streamers, content creators, putting an embargo on, pre-screening videos, paying for certain kinds of videos, only launching certain kinds of content on their products. I think it's all meant to sway and sell in a way that is stronger than previously, but maybe not. We sold cigarettes pretty strong after finding out they were bad for you in like the 50s.
Yeah, but at that point we were making too much money.
Sure.
I think it matters in terms of like hype for those pre-sales.
Mm-hmm.
And post-release, maybe that rating system, if you have one on your platform, that might sway you.
I thought this question was more personal. I didn't know we were going in the grand scheme. So
I didn't answer the personal side yet.
My bad.
I should have announced, like, you guys should buckle up. I have opinions on these.
Oh, you have opinions, do you?
Always.
Who would have known?
I'm with Chris. Groupthink doesn't, like, if a billion people, it's not a billion people, play Call of Duty, I'm not playing it. If everybody hates the game that I am currently playing and enjoying, it doesn't affect me in the slightest.
I'll still talk to people about it and they get annoyed anyway.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes that's more fun to me.
I'm still trying to get people at work to play Fortnite.
I have to find that game that I played that everyone hated, but I was like, it was all right. So, Tom, in the meantime.
Was it Ribbit King?
You had fun.
Someone on my Facebook actually just posted him getting every trophy in that game. I'm like, oh my God, we should be best friends.
Should I move on?
Nope. How much does groupthink affect your personal purchases, Tom?
There are definitely some games that, like, I'm on the fence about like if I'll purchase or not, based off either YouTube's or what I think's bad about, or worse, what I think's good about it. And then I'll look to see if it's overwhelmingly positive or not. If it's overwhelmingly positive, I will try it. And if it's not, I won't try it.
Sheep.
I just never understood the follow the trends. XYZ people on the internet are playing, like, all right, what's that game? Among Us. Looked fun. It was interesting to watch some people play because it's fun to watch antics. I wasn't going to play it.
I liked Among Us, and I definitely followed that hype train. But the reason I thought I would like Among Us was because of the mechanics of backstabbing in a party game like that, not because of the actual game it was, or like who was playing it or whatever.
I didn't play Among Us either, but I've played games like it. Not really video games though. That's like what's that game? Like Cry Wolf and there we go. Town of Salem. That's the one I'm thinking of. Obviously, Among Us, you did more shit, but Wasn't worth it for me.
All right, I give up. I can't find that game. Moving on.
What was it? Like, what did you do?
It was a shitty RPG on the Xbox 360. It had like, I thought Obsidian Studios or Obsidian Entertainment was the one who put it out, but I guess not. Although I can't find a full list of everything that they've done.
Okay, but describe the game. Come on, I can do this.
Oh God, if I saw the cover, I'd be able to tell you. So let's see here.
What do you do in the
Third-person
game?
Skyrim. Some sailing mechanics, not good graphics. Oh God, and you came over and I was playing it. It was like trying to do too much. I'll try and think of it. If I can, while we're recording this, I'll tell you guys. If not, I'll put it in the video.
Man.
So does knowing other people find it good influence you into thinking the game is good?
The most it would do is get my attention. I might look at the game, but it wouldn't make me think the game is good. For the thing, I'd be like, you people are fucking morons. This game sucks ass. Unless I actually liked it. Like, what the hell's the game with the fucking dinosaurs? Monster Hunter. That game is fucking huge. I fucking hate that game. I wish I liked that game because the amount of fucking collaborations and free shit that goes into it. It just feels like a shitty Souls game.
There are certain curators that I feel like I follow that have enough similar interests or likes as me or like the same games as me that if they find it good, it might tip me over to getting a game.
That's different too. That's because someone who has the same taste as you is saying they like it. You trying it is different, but you wouldn't like it because they like it.
Another person that is influencing me to get the game.
They're influencing you. But what I'm saying is, if they liked it and it was a game you wouldn't normally like, would you still like it because of that?
I might give it a try.
Yeah. I'm going to try. Like I said, I'll give it a try if it's overwhelmingly positive or if X amount of people are talking it. But it's not going to change my opinion on the game.
Found it.
What was it?
Two Worlds.
Oh, you were super hyped when they made Two Worlds 2 because they sent out that little, I don't even know what the hell to call it, like flyer thing. And they were like, our first game sucked. Please try the second one.
Apparently, people like it now. It has very positive and mostly positive reviews, and it's not a small number. It's like 2,300 reviews on Steam.
Did they redo anything to it?
The Epic Edition? Yeah, they redid it.
Oh, that's probably why.
Even the first one is like, it's mixed at 3,600. I was expecting horrible.
I apparently own both of them.
I had fun.
Never played this game.
It might not be worth it. Probably not.
I do remember, though, them setting that to the place where people stop for games, their little thing. And it literally did say something like, we know we dropped the ball in the first one, but we got the second one.
So it matters to me who the person is. Like if it was you guys with a good opinion on a game, I'm kind of sold because I trust you guys.
Even with you guys, it depends on what type of game.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't just take your word straight for it. I would probably look at it. If either way you said a game, I would look. But depending on what the type of game is, then what you said would matter more.
Yeah, I'd still give it a shot. If it's random content creator dickhead, I hate his content to begin with, but no, I'm not taking his opinion serious.
I think the only person whose opinion I would take that I don't personally know would be fucking Yahtzee. And even that, I still play shit that he hates, but I at least listen to why he hates it or what his problem with the game was.
Forget how I see which curators I follow, but I think it's Doge that's the one that if he rates it 10 out of 10 paws, I'm probably going to get it.
God damn it, Tom.
What would you expect?
I don't know anymore, all right? This man plays simulator games, clickers, and apparently every Call of Duty ever.
Let's not go over.
I just got the bundle, okay?
Oh, wait. No, I think I had more to expand on this. So, yes, I did. Okay. So, years and years ago, I feel like it was easier to fall for nonsense. You know, when everybody got around and played WWE on N64, we all did that. There was no other options. I mean, there was, what was it, ECW versus NWO or whatever it was?
Yeah, that game was awesome. I would say, what the fuck?
You know, you had like 2 options if you had any. So it was easy to fall prey to. And then, especially looking back, I feel like for a while, people definitely put on those rose-tinted glasses to think about stuff, because I've gone back to play games I played when I was younger, and nope.
Oh yeah, that's a little rough sometimes.
Yeah, GoldenEye is not that good. Neither is Jet Force Gemini. I wanted to like that. Also, it depends on the genre, bro. You know how many fighting games existed back then? It was a fucking mecca for me, bro.
Okay,
there's like
fighting
4
games are an
now.
exception. It's easy to churn out some fighting games.
Yeah, a lot of them weren't that great either. Platformers too. I guess there are a shit ton of pixel ones now, but like 3D platformers don't really get made anymore. They still do, but not or they're not advertised, or like, it's not the same. I'm not getting another Croc game,
Now, let's push us forward. What was the inverse?
Yeah, the inverse.
All right. So somebody I trust, like if you tell me a game is shit, I might spare a passing glance.
I will definitely not play it. I will not look at it.
So back to that person I said that goes with the trends. If he told me that there was a game that sucked, I would probably try to play it. I feel his track record's not that good.
But if it was one of us that said that to you,
I would be curious, especially if I didn't know what it was. I would look at what it was and be like, why exactly do they hate it?
Oh, I'd have to look to see what it is too. Would I play it? It depends on what it is.
yeah, but I'm probably definitely not buying it if I don't have it.
But like, let's just say out of nowhere, Tom was like, yo, this brand new fighting game sucks ass. I'd be like, Tom doesn't know shit about fighting games. Let me look at this.
Fair.
I mean, fair. But if
I would
a simulator.
Oh yeah, I'd be like, fuck this game then.
Tom, there's a new game coming out. It's called Elmer's Glue Taster.
What are you doing? If it's a clicker,
Taste
I might
Elmer's
get
Glue.
it.
It's both a clicker and a simulator.
Oh,
I do know in the box, some old popsicle sticks come with it.
wow.
Are they tinted the colors, or will they never use popsicle sticks?
That was going to be my
used.
question.
They weren't used, but they do have the jokes.
Fuck yeah, they have the jokes.
If they're not used, they're not tinted the colors.
We'll give you a pack of markers.
Now, there you go.
Then they won't be tinted the right colors.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How funny would it be if like a month from now, Elmer's Glue Taster is on Steam?
Considering our limited audience, it'd be really funny.
That should be the game I develop.
I'll play test it for you.
Appreciated.
Yo, all right. So I know we're not really making this game, but we couldn't use Elmer probably.
Nope.
So we should call it Fud's Glue Taster.
Fud?
Yeah, like Elmer Fudd.
All right, I get it. Fud. It's kind of fun to say.
It is, and it's also weird to just say Fud.
So FUD is actually a derogatory or a pejorative in the gun community.
Is it really?
Yeah. So people who just buy people who buy shotguns and don't know shit about guns, and they don't train, they don't practice. They are a liability on the range, in the home, wherever there's a firearm.
That's fucking hilarious.
They don't know shit. They call them FUDs, and it is priceless.
Is that because of him, or is that
Yes.
beforehand?
No, it's because of him.
That's fucking amazing, though.
That was my aside. Sorry. You said FUD, and it made me think of it.
So yeah, bad games.
Hype trains on like how bad a game is make me curious. Why does so-and-so hate it?
Give an example.
An example? I don't know if I have a good one. I don't have a good one.
Yeah.
Know what game I actually got because of hype? Fez.
Oh, that's the puzzle one, right? Where the world rotates and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that won a bunch of awards.
Yeah, it just wasn't on my radar. I just saw like one. I think it was one of the curators I had. They're like 9 out of 10, pretty good. Very unique concept. Haven't seen this before.
How the fuck is 9 out of 10 pretty good?
I don't know.
It's not a comment on you. It's a comment on them. Like, how do you give something a near perfect score and then you're like, it's all right.
Maybe that's just how they speak. I don't know. Or type.
Could you imagine telling a girl post blowjob that?
9 out of 10.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Had better.
Jesus, Mary.
You're going to have to cut that one out.
No, I'm leaving it in.
I see nothing wrong with that.
But that's a good segue into our next one. Not the
What's
blowjob joke, Tom, talking about the rating system.
Do you trust some people's opinions over others for rating games? Definitely. Without a doubt.
You need to.
Yeah, you'll find someone who has similar, like Tom said before, people who end up having similar tastes to you, you tend to trust.
All right. Now, let me articulate this properly. When was the last time there was a rating on a game that you truly agreed with from one of the mainstream, and I hate that I call it that, gaming media outlets?
Oh, what counts as that?
Considering I'm not even solid on the details and qualifications of what what is meant by mainstream, I don't know.
Does Yahtzee count?
I mean, I would count them, but I'm sure they wouldn't, especially now.
Maybe I don't know who told me, but it was definitely like a game review channel or something. They Are Billions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you really like that one too.
I think it was like Gamer's Insight or something like that. They were just talking about like casually, like bringing it up like this game does this really good. Made me look into it, and then I was like, this seems like a pretty good RTS. I kind of want this. And wound up on my wish list and bought later.
Nice. I just downloaded Fez. But back to Mark's question, I don't think I really listen to or read or look up anyone mainstream anymore.
I don't know who does. I thought that was the joke. Like, nobody trusts IGN or Kotaku anymore.
Sometimes I'll look on like YouTube and I'll get directed to there, like because I'm searching something specific. Like I'm looking for reviews on one game, and then I see something that like makes me curious. Then I click on it.
The closest thing I can think of is the YouTube channel called Game Ranks.
Yeah, I was just going to bring them up.
And I use them to hear about new shit. They're pretty good on news, but as far as their opinions on stuff, the one guy is okay, but all of them have this annoying habit where they'll say something and then they'll be like, but that's just my opinion. Maybe you have the opposite about fucking everything they say.
They do that
annoys
to
me.
coaches.
I know why they're doing it. I'm just like fucking, even it could be like dog shit. It could be universally hated. They're like, well, maybe you like it. Just say it sucks, bro. I know you think it sucks.
Can we just move beyond like, oh, somebody said a bad thing about something I like, I have to be mad about it? No, you don't. You could just like the thing you like. Take it from somebody who likes a lot of bad things.
Yeah, man.
To be fair, you like a lot of good things too.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm more judged for the things I like that are bad.
What are the things you like that are bad? Let's judge you right now.
Giving all your friends hentai games for their birthdays.
That's hilarious. Also, I just because of that, some fucking hentai game came up on my like you should look at it thing.
Discovery queue.
Thank you. And it wasn't like apparent that that's what it was right away, so I clicked on it. And it's also on Erica's brother's wish list. So
you have similar interests.
So I can't open my Steam mobile app anymore in public. And it's not from the stuff that I've purchased.
Stuff for you purchased for everyone else.
Yup. Because what do I own? 2? I think. It suggests them to me. Also because I follow the there you go. Perfect example. Succubus Life. You know exactly what that one is. But I can't open that up in public, and it is hilarious. You guys talk while I find this other one.
All right. What
games that we've pressured into getting you, Chris, go. You enjoy
you've pressured me into getting? Specifically you guys? I'm trying to think what you've pressured me into getting.
Maybe Division 2?
Yeah, see, First of all, you bought that for me, and I've never played it. And I told you I wasn't going to. So,
I'm still fuzzy on why.
I thought you played it once or twice with us.
No, Division
I played
1.
the first one, yeah, and my computer couldn't handle it at the time.
Oh, okay.
And then you're like, well, I need people to play it. I'm like, I'm still not going to play it. So this is... and you bought it anyway.
I tried to force you to play it.
See, but that's how it works for us. That's what we do. We don't pressure somebody into buying it. We usually buy it for each other.
No, and I get that. I'm just saying. I was like, don't do this.
That's how to like Well, I bought it for you, so you might as well at least try it.
Yeah, I'm a jerk. I don't give a fuck. You guys have that's worked before. We've all done it. We've bought games for each other and we tried it. Yeah. I tried. What was that? The one with the little animals with guns that it doesn't work on Tom's computer that I really liked.
It does work on my computer. Gun something.
Yeah, Gun something Reborn. Gunfire Reborn.
Oh yeah.
I love that game, and I'm pretty sure I got it for both of you. But it doesn't work on Tom's computer for some reason. So that's
no, it works. I just don't have it installed.
You told me
you guys before.
Yeah, you told us it was super glitchy and like liney in it.
No, they're multiplayer. They're like server sucks. Like joining us together. That's what sucks.
Oh, that's what I memeant. Sorry, us playing together didn't really work out.
But yeah, I can play it. Their multiplayer matchmaking system needs to be updated to Helldivers matchmaking system.
I don't think that's happening.
It's not. I don't want to say it's sad because then that's like casting aspersions on Helldivers. Like it's some low bar. And I'm sure it's incredibly difficult on the back end to get multiplayer working. But we are on literally the opposite side of the planet as you. And from day one where we played together, it was flawless. There was one hiccup, and I think that was because
once we connected,
VPN.
It's fine.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Mark has got me to play a shit ton of games throughout my life.
Have
fucking Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, the first Borderlands, the fucking Batman games. And you know how he does it? He tells me about it. If I don't sound interested, he just invites me over and hands the controller to me. He goes, here. And I go, wow, this is really good. Guess I'm going to buy this.
That's a selling technique called the foot in door method.
That's how Borderlands was. I was like, Mark, I don't care about this fucking game. And he's like, just play the beginning. Fine, whatever. Well, fuck you, dude. Now I have to go and buy this game.
I think Mark's last one was Purple War for me.
Oh, that was okay.
And I don't think I've ever played it.
It's not bad. It needs some work, but for an indie RTS, it was pretty good. This is it. Flip Witch.
That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah,
that's the one that's on my.
It's good.
That's on fucking Erica's brother's wish list.
It's supposed to be very good.
Yeah, it was overwhelmingly positive, I believe.
Oh, okay.
2,800 people say very positive. 194 say overwhelming.
It's like I mean, from what it looks like a Metroidvania that you switch between male and female genitalia to beat the crap out of sexy monsters that you also fuck.
Yep. Creativity.
I don't know that you pressured me so much, but you definitely were trying to sell Forza Horizon 5 to me, Chris.
Oh, because all of the Horizons are awesome. Let's play that shit.
You get me to play those.
I did play it like once or twice.
Mark got me to play Warcraft, and then depending on which expansion, I think each of us has brought all of us back multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Now I want to play fucking Forza Horizon.
There's another one by this company. It's called Scarlet Maiden. Also overwhelming. Well, very positive.
More porn games.
I don't know where to place them because they're supposed to be apparently very good. Like, it is very easy to make a bad hentai game or adult game.
Yes, Steam is filled with them. And I know someone who bought that and wrote down all the answers. And my immediate reaction was, dude, you have a computer.
For real.
Just fucking Google the porn, bro. I'm sorry, I'm watching the trailer for Scarlet Maiden now, and I was just watching her get blown a fucking vampire.
This has got to be some whole subgenre of depravity that I've never gone down before. Oh my God.
This looks hilarious, though.
If these are all the same company, they do good work because all of these are. There's another one. What is this? Castle in the Clouds. I have no idea how much of this shit I'm going to have to cut, but I don't care.
Why, we can't talk about porn?
No, we can. I don't know how much you like. I don't care the association, but I don't know about you guys.
Whatever.
Which one of you guys got me Brawlhalla?
I hate that game. I fucking hate that game, so it wasn't me.
I definitely tried it. I thought it could be something. It is not. Tom forced me to play, not really forced me to play, but got me to play a bunch of games that I would otherwise not even try. Mainly RTSs.
Yeah, probably Zeus, the mythology.
That one, I don't remember how we picked it. I remember playing it at Gamers Planet.
Yeah.
You and your brother got me to play PUBG.
That's true.
I think because he dragged you into it. He dragged me into Tom Clancy. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm down for the experience if it's with friends. Even if it's bad, I can probably still have fun with it.
Because you can mess with your friends.
Yeah, the first exploding barrel we come across, that's it. It's on. Say, ooh, this is the one that Tom got me to play, and we played a lot, and it was not a good thing. Counter-Strike.
Oh, yeah, you did.
It's just because I wanted someone to murder.
But that game eventually made me realize that I don't like all shooters.
That's an important lesson.
Yeah.
Just like every other Resident Evil, made me realize I don't like other ones besides 4.
Chris and Fortnite, but I kind of played Fortnite when it originally came out.
Yeah, it was garbage back then.
I kind of liked it, not the multiplayer.
Oh, the whatever save the world shit.
Yeah, that was fun.
Which one of you got me Cuphead?
What about Cuphead?
Which one of you got me that?
Maybe me. I don't remember.
I don't remember. It might have been me.
I remember Mark bought me fucking Meat Boy because he wanted me to fucking fail at it, and I fucking aced that game.
Try and play that one sober, kid.
Actually, it might have been Mark. I think Mark bought Cuphead for both of us because he thought it was online multiplayer at launch. I don't know if they ever added it or not.
Yeah. Reading's important, kids.
I was not good at Cuphead.
The DLC for that was fucking good, but holy shit, that last boss fight is fucking impossible. It's like a fucking Mega Man fight. There's like 3 different versions.
Age of Mythology. Yeah, I think I got you that. Did I get Chris that too?
No. I don't know,
No.
but when the remake comes out, it's on.
Oh, it is
It's on? Okay.
Oh my god.
That was strangely one of the games that we just all happened to like by the time I came around. Because I started with the first Age of Empires. That was like the only game I had for my home computer as a kid.
Age of Empires was a good series. I don't know about the new ones. I haven't played the new ones.
Yeah, I kind of stopped after Mythology.
Yeah, I couldn't get into any of the other Age games, just Mythology.
Team Hades for life.
So you guys prefer games with friends or games that you do solo? Are both fun for you?
They're both fun. Depends on what type of game. I definitely like playing with people I know more than random people, unless we don't have to talk. It's like Rocket League when it's not competitive. I don't mind having random partners because it doesn't fucking matter. Helldivers is back and forth because of the missions. I'd rather be talking to people. Or it'll be like last time when fucking Tom and I played and the one guy was just blowing us up and running into the random parts of the map by himself, which would be fine, except for he was dying over and over again.
He was not good.
So I don't know. It depends on the game. No, I lean more towards playing with friends for a couple of reasons. Gives me a chance to catch up with you guys again. And also, your brain rewards you for accomplishing things on your own. But when you do it in cooperation with other people, those rewards go up. So you get like a socialization aspect of it, a cooperation, and a solo victory. Plus, you feel like you're reinforcing your in-group. So your higher highs happen when you're with more people. You can only ever get so high on your own without stimulants or something else.
I was just about to make that joke.
I mean, plus the cooperation is hilarious. I mean, cooperation in quotation marks.
Get out of the fire. Get out of the fire. Why are you in the fire?
Oh, the fire.
You got out of the
seems
fire.
to be following you.
Firestorm is my favorite planetary fucking thing now, just because of that.
They seem to be converging on you, Tom.
Tom wears kerosene cologne.
It wasn't one either. It was like 4 of them.
It was a bunch chasing it.
I don't know why in my head, just the imagined scene of what that looked like is Chris standing on top of a building watching Tom go, in South Park style.
It kind of was.
It kind of was, except more probably violent yelling from my part. What the fuck? I hate this.
Priceless.
I think that's a wrap, gentlemen.
Sweet cupcake cakes.
You might be right. Oh, wait, Tom, did you answer?
I kind of agree with you guys that both are fun, just at different moments.
So then why don't we do this? It is, I bumped my microphone. It was a fucking bullshit rough day at work. You wound up working late. Everything was annoying. I actually have time to settle in, sit home, play games, but you notice that we're all online. What do?
What game are you playing?
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing right now. I'm just
No, that's what's going to matter. We're all online. So what game are you playing?
I happen to turn on my PC and I'm, just hanging out. I haven't committed to anything yet.
If no one's playing anything, I might message everyone.
I might ignore that message to go play Baldur's Gate by myself.
2 types of people. If it depends on how rough the day is and if I feel like I need to verbalize it or not, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on if I want to really.
If I don't want to
wind down with
verbalize
you
it, then I'm
guys.
definitely like not.
And the game too. Like if I wanted to play both games, like let's say my solo game versus whatever the hell we're playing together at the time, if it's about even, I would probably opt to play with you guys just because it's rare that we're all on and because, it's fun to play with friends. But if I want to play that game more by myself and I'm having a bad day, I might just say fuck it. But if you ask to play, that might change too. I'd be like, yeah, fuck it. What's up, Tom?
Yeah, same.
Or the other way around. Maybe I'm having a good day and Tom's having a shit day. And he's like, yo, you want to play this so I can bitch about life? Yeah, let's do it.
What about this scenario? Because I've done this before. Hopped into like Discord or something, and we're all playing different things and just bullshitting.
Yeah, we used to do
that's
that.
fine.
We kind of stopped.
Busy?
No, I wasn't like blaming anyone. I'm just saying.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we just do our own things sometimes.
Oh shit, Eddie Gordo came out on fucking Tekken. Gotta get that shit.
Fair enough. I think I'm just going to keep this title, Gamer Protein Juice,
Oh,
and I'm going to put
Sounds
Tom's
good.
name on it.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Did you see the link I posted?
It didn't open.
Oh damn. It's called Spirit Valley. Yeah, it's by the same people who made the other 2 porn games, but it's a Pokemon game. I mean, it's not real Pokemon, but creature collection.
Fucking hilarious. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Okay. I was not prepared.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's a cactus tit. What? One of those things. Yeah, that's a thing. It's not even out yet.
Octopussy and Boobay.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's funnier because I thought they were just like none of it was real. But no, they do have like monster parts. Okay.
The one is a glory hole. Its name is Gloria. This is hilarious.
All right, boys. Well, you guys have fun.
Who's got a final word that's hilarious?
Final word that's hilarious.
Rhubarb.
For all my gods.
Zeters.
Which one?
Zeters.
I don't know. What?
The fuck is a Zeter?
A made up word that I just said.
Oh. All right, I'm dubious of these rating systems here. Are these actually good, or are just people, answering before post-nut clarity?
Well, you can see how long they've played. Let's see. This guy played 83.4 hours before he wrote the review.
Holy fuck. Somebody needs to go check on him.
Well, we know one thing it's not.
Well, that does it. Madam Secretary, take care of the rest.
Calamity. Travesty. Surviving staff. The board meetings have concluded. It is now safe to resume normal work functions. Hazard signs will be placed at all biological spill sites. Watch your step. The injured will be humanely recycled into vegan lunch options for underprivileged, inner-city children. This is a green company, after all. There will be Fig Newtons and Crystal Light in the break room for those allowed breaks. It's a long one. 3 minutes for each of you. And don't touch my apple slices. Honey Crisp. Find joy where you can. The next board meetings will be soon. God remains dead, and we have killed him.